Regardless, the report is now here. It has dropped, and it might not have produced everything of what some Republicans hoped for. It is, regardless, devastating to the FBI. And to a degree, it does exonerate Donald Trump.
All these resources that have not come to us, now you want to overly compensate for people who never lived here before, and we need to be taken care of first and foremost before anything else happens.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
What's going on, the BBs? I'm Siraj Hashmi.
I'm Jay Kobbe.
And we're the Habibi Bros. Welcome to another episode of the Habibi Power Hour. How y'all doing? How you doing, Habibi?
I'm doing wonderful, Habibi. How are you?
Oh, that is most good, sir. I am so glad to hear it.
Thank you. Man, I feel like this week has made up extremely for last week's and lack of what was going on in the world. In terms of news.
Last week. Oh, yeah, because our last show was right before the Trump town hall.
Yep.
That's right. Oh, man. Habibis, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button or the follow and join button. Ugh, I forgot. We're on Rumble. We gotta switch up our terminology.
Yes.
The follow and join button. But also the like button, thumbs up.
Well, it sounds better too.
You know,
join.
Jay,
you want to join?
Up, right?
Yes.
Thumbs up.
Yep, there
thumbs
it is.
Up.
There it is.
Delicious.
And I like join better too, because you want to join the movement of jihad. Join the progress of the caliphate. Join us on the list with the FBI.
Yes, you can join the watch list by joining our locals, HabibiBros.locals.com. $5 a month, and you get to join things like our Discord server, where we get to harass basically everybody, including each other. Why? Why, Jay?
Because we're family. That's
right, we're family. Also, you get to do all like things like Habibi Game Night, play jackpot games. You know, Jay, jackpot games, that jackpot games, as well as fantasy football, March Madness, and beating Carl senseless
in every sport.
Both of those. And everything.
I don't even know what those things are, to be honest with you. I still don't understand March Madness.
What?
And I still got higher than he did. It's fucking hilarious. You can also join our meme army too, where you create different kind of list memes and these
that's right,
works of art that are right behind us.
It's beautiful. And we also got sponsors too. Holy shit. And I finally figured out the promos for 4/5 of them. That's right.
Join us.
We truly are just we're teenage boys forever. We'll always be teenagers.
Yes. Always and forever.
Always and forever. But I did find out the promos for so if you sign up for Acorns using our promo code, you get a bonus $20 investment. Nutrisystem, buy one, get one
20
free.
Is a 20. 20 is a 20. 20 is
20
a 20.
Is a 20. I'm not gay, but a 20 is a 20. And Alpha Paw, you get a 15% discount on the purchase. And then Technosport, using our promo code TechnoBros, you get 10% off on any purchase. That's actually a chair I should probably get. But also, I'm kind of sitting on a chair right now, and it looks like Jay is like my headrest, sitting right in your lap, Jay.
Absolutely.
And it's great. I have like a little seat to sit on too.
And it's a little 2-inch to
stretch. It's a little stiff. It's a little stiff. Jay, what the fuck happened this week, man? What's going on with this Durham report? We gotta get into it, because I gotta be honest with you, I haven't read a goddamn thing.
Oh, you haven't read anything on it?
I have read zero. I am coming into this with zero. I'm talking zero context here. So spill it on me.
Zero
on
work.
Me.
Zero work on the show. You're coming into this with zero research.
Don't accuse me of shit, Jay. You're the one who's hanging with Osama and Ayman al-Zawahiri.
Shit. No, but honestly, it's come out. Durham made a statement where it's basically everything we knew, that the FBI should not have issued the warrants. They should not have gone and done the investigation that they did based on the flimsy reports and the dossier, the Steeler dossier.
The Pittsburgh Steeler dossier.
Habibis, if you're just joining me with names, doesn't work. Just like I don't remember all your mother's names, I can't get names proper.
Yeah, Jay, when it comes to this boomer's memory, remembering your mother's name is just not even in his top 5.
It doesn't happen. But
remembering though how she likes it though, that's what he remembers.
Oh, of course. I would never. Every asshole is different and unique, kind of like a fingerprint.
And for the every ones time I that see really, one,
I know exactly what it is that they like.
He's also omitting that something here, folks. Habibis.
Oh, look, it's Shannon.
Omitting the part.
Oh, hey, Shannon.
That might be the funniest fucking thing you said. What the fuck, Jay?
Every asshole is unique.
For those, I feel really bad for the people who only listen to that part. Once they're not watching, they've just missed that. It's truly a sight to behold.
But speaking of assholes, the Durham Report actually has come out. It's pretty damning on a lot of the people who pushed that narrative for 4 years, who used the Steele dossier and the accusations of Russian collusion to try and overturn Trump's presidency. They used it to push the Mueller report, and the outcome of what they wanted was for Trump to be was for Trump to no longer be president. They wanted to overturn the presidency.
Oh, they wanted to do this. Well, hold up.
Flimsy, on the flimsy these flimsy accusations and the flimsy evidence. There was no evidence whatsoever. And to Kennan's point too, I mean, the media went all in on it, and all of them were just patting each other on the back. You had Washington Post winning the Pulitzer Prize on their reporting on the Russia collusion that's come out to be completely false. So instead of actually trying to verify the Steele dossier or these accusations or anything like that, what they did was amplify just the rumors and lies and fact-based accusations, and that did nothing but stall the presidency. That stalled progress within the president's term. And the outcome they wanted was to overturn the 2016 election. That's what they wanted to do.
So what you're telling me is that everything relating to overturning the 2020 election is not completely unprecedented. You're telling me that they tried to overturn the election in 2016?
Yeah.
So,
and not only that.
Well, hold on. Who was trying to overturn it?
The deep state. I mean, because when you're looking back on it, who's
run by who, Jay?
Soros?
Actually, maybe.
I mean, the DA in New York is a Soros DA. Oh.
Do I get the tinfoil hat for this part?
Probably. Oh my god, dude, that was the weirdest fucking thing. As we were saying all this, my computers just went blank and came back on. Did I go blank?
No.
No, I
wouldn't have
right?
noticed that.
That was so weird. Honestly, I think now the FBI is listening in. You should have seen it from my end. Like it all blacked out and came back.
Why is I hope my camera's turning on. There we go. Let's make sure it's focused. There we go. Before it was just really off center there.
I didn't say the Jews, Josh. I just said the leader of the Jews, Soros.
Obviously the leader.
Obviously.
You know, obviously.
Every time you say Soros, it's like, oh, you're saying this about all Jews. Every fucking time.
Well, think of how many how like literally our Jewish producer is running the show. Have you thought of that? Have you really thought of that? Let's get our Jewish producer in here.
Guys.
Let's get our Jewish producer in here. Wait, he needs to clear this up.
What's good? How we doing?
Shut the fuck up, Spencer. No, get back in here. Get back in here. Just get back in here.
What's up?
You're back. Okay.
Am I allowed to talk about my? Did I get out of jail?
Oh no, yeah, no. I just wanted to ask you a question.
How much is Soros paying you?
No. How much money? How much money does it take to reach Soros level? Like, is it like a hierarchy? Are you guys all on the same level? And you're all just pulling the strings?
It's more about who really runs the space laser. I mean, I know next week's Josh. I think it's next week. I think I was like a month ago.
Who's controlling the weather?
AOC. You know, she's
no. Wait, AOC's Jewish?
No, but she likes to think she is. So she controls the weather.
Man, and they give George Santos a hard time. What the fuck? They're trying to impeach this dude. Anyways,
so tell us, who is it run by?
Who's what run by?
How did this show become a Soros run?
No idea.
A Soros operated platform, the Habibi Bros, run by George Soros.
Oh God!
We got sponsors, so we can't even say we're not Soros sponsored.
I mean, anyone ask me what a producer does? What does a producer do?
Good question.
What's like, if you were like to boil it down into a sentence, what does a producer do?
Make sure you guys are staying on the rails and that Jay doesn't drink enough.
So what is that called? Running the show?
Yes. Making the trains run on time.
Arrest my case.
Show me the lie.
Those are facts.
Show me the
Can't
lie.
deny it.
But I'm still curious, who is running the show for the Mueller report, the Steele dossier? Because I know it was originally Clinton who pushed the dossier.
It was. I was trying to say that it was basically Democrats who were pushing for this.
Well, yeah, because who was all in the FBI leadership at that time?
I'm sorry, what? Are you talking about Obama?
Yes.
God, what is wrong with me?
Oh shit. This is so
all right. Let's watch this. Let's watch this supercut that Spencer queued up for us.
Infamous dossier on Trump have proven to be true.
I know the history of the dossier, but it hasn't been discredited. In fact, it's been the opposite. It's been corroborated. Much of the dossier has been corroborated.
This discredited dossier,
it
which
hasn't
was
been
paid
discredited.
Paid.
Your intel community has corroborated all of the details in there. The meeting.
Some of the substantive content of the dossier
we were able to corroborate in our intelligence community assessment, which from other sources in which we had very high confidence level.
We know that with the FISA application, the relevant parts of Christopher Steele's dossier were corroborated.
That if the application included information from the dossier, it would only be after the FBI had, in fact, corroborated information through its own investigation.
We also know that as time goes on, more and more parts of the Steele dossier get corroborated.
So when the president just refers to it as fake dossier, that is false.
I don't think that is the accurate characterization for the entirety of the dossier.
Clear, investigators have corroborated part of the dossier.
Dossier has been corroborated by the intelligence community. U.S. investigators have corroborated some of the allegations in that dossier.
We do know that parts of it have been corroborated.
It's not been corroborated, but it hasn't been disproven either.
Is there anything in the dossier that has been disproven?
No.
But not one thing has been disproven. No major
it's
thing
so
from the
fucking
dossier
hilarious
has
how
been
they say it hasn't been
Yeah, pause it. Anytime Jay gets into a mid-video rant, you got to pause it. Either what? Because he's not stopping for anyone.
No, it's fucking sick. The whole thing is fucking sick. How they're saying that it's all been corroborated or parts of it's been corroborated. What, that Trump is a real person? That's been corroborated? That's the real thing? Trump exists? He's an actual person. Okay, that's corroborated.
That's
never,
collusion. I'm sorry, Jay. That's collusion.
That's full collusion.
Right.
They never say which aspects have been fully corroborated. They haven't said what was it in the Steele dossier that triggered the FISA warrant, except for Trump and president. They haven't given us any clear information on any of it. They are just a complete vague garbage.
No,
and
but
especially
that's
when she
the
was
thing,
talking
Jay.
to.
You don't even have to say, Jay. You literally don't have to say anything except experts are saying. Experts are saying. Remember when we used to call Tom Bitch Tits Nicole's an expert on like everything,
right?
Because he wrote a book called Death of Expertise.
Right. And the one
Death
thing
of Expert Bitch Tits.
Right. And the one thing he didn't mention in that book is that the experts and the media are what killed expertise. He wanted to put the onus on normal individuals, normal watchers who just go on Twitter and say you're full of shit, you're not real, blah blah blah, all that kind of stuff to the actual experts of the fields. But it comes out time and time again that the experts that they use are absolutely full of shit, that they are the ones who dilute what it means to be an expert. And then they've also diluted the intel community. Intel community means absolutely jack shit. From what we've seen Schiff do as head of the intel community between 2016 and 2020.
House Intelligence Agency. I'm sorry, House Intelligence Committee.
From 2016 to 2020, every one of these.
No, GOP had a majority 2016 and 2018, so it would have been 2018 to 22, maybe. Well, I was going to say.
Thank you.
But I don't know if 20.
At the end of
I was going to say I was
that information.
You gonna let me finish? Are you gonna let me finish, Jay? Can I get a word in, please? Will you shut the fuck up, Jay? God, can't get a word in.
What he did with that power was actually get up and lie to the American people time and time again.
He was the ranking member. I remember he was the ranking member of the House Intel Committee, and while Devin Nunes was a chair, and the only reason you had sort of a real pushback on the Mueller probe was that Devin Nunes was mainly the thorn in the side for basically overseeing or doing the oversight of the intelligence community, Department of Justice, FBI, CIA, having the intel that this is all basically bullshit. That was the one thing. That was the one thread that Devin Nunes kept pulling on, and he finally undid the whole thing. Yeah. We probably never know about this if it wasn't for Devin Nunes. I know that some people don't like him, and I interviewed him back in 2020 before the pandemic. Look, I'm sorry we caused it, because it was like February. February, I interviewed Devin Nunes. 2 weeks later, world goes into a pandemic.
It's a fucking shit.
But no, I mean, like, I've researched this shit pretty well, and it's one of those things where obviously there has to be a bigger, like, more malicious or nefarious intent here, but the intel community, they just wanted to run the show. They just wanted to remind basically anyone who's president, you still have to, you still like basically answer to us.
Right.
And that's why theories like the CIA assassinating JFK are still like alive and well, is because
they did.
Well, for one, they did, but two, it's because JFK butted heads heavily with the CIA and wanted to like defund or disband them or do all types of like regulatory shit. So in an effort to basically flex that muscle, they shot that mofo.
Yeah, I mean, and we get more into where these intel communities like the FBI, like the CIA, where they are here to fight, threats abroad and domestic, where they've become the domestic threat to our liberties, to our freedoms, to being able to elect presidents we want to elect, to be able to vote for the people we want to vote for. They are here to like discredit anyone who goes outside of the preferred narrative or agenda.
Right.
And we see it time and time again. The Steele dossier, the whole facade of the Mueller investigation.
Not just even Mueller. Like, just think about how you can't think of anything happening in a vacuum. This Mueller probe, once it failed, you know what they went to next, Jay? The Trump, Ukraine, Russia, the what was it? The Trump Ukraine call? What
it was a Trump Ukraine call. That's what he was impeached for, wasn't it?
Yeah. So they got a CIA, they got a whistleblower in the CIA to basically say, oh, look at this shit that he did.
I know.
They have Vladimir Zelensky. They have Volodymyr Zelensky on the other side being like, no, he didn't do anything wrong. And we criticize this dude, like, well, not all the time, but like when we do talk about Ukraine, we criticize him pretty heavily.
Yes, but it's really hilarious because that whistleblower turned out to be the biggest piece of shit we've ever seen.
Was it Eric Chiramella?
He rode that thing.
You can't say his name. Remember that censorship?
Oh yeah, yes.
You couldn't say the whistleblower's name. They would take you down for saying the whistleblower's name.
That's how bad it was. They would ban you or put you in timeout.
We just gloss over that shit so quickly because they've done so many. So we haven't even
done that like so many different times with so many different issues.
And people don't have. There's not enough people. There's not enough resources to basically devote to investigate each one because they're still working on the one that happened like 5-6 years ago.
He looks like somebody on Soros' payroll.
Who is this I'm looking at? Oh, Eric Chiramella. Man, I forgot about that.
When I say
all right, can you go back to the supercut? Because I know we were in the middle of
hold on.
watching
Fitzy, MF sent a Rumble rant. Thank you for the $10. Experts are saying Siraj Hashmi has a giant dong, and that's when you know the experts are full of shit.
I think the experts in this case are correct. And 2 inches, but is 2 inches not giant?
I don't see any corroborating evidence.
You want me to pull my pants down now?
We can prove it here now.
And we're canceled. We're banned off Rumble.
Well, I don't think there's anything in the TOS for showing Bush because you're not going to see anything else.
Oh my god! All right, play that shit.
Proven.
To date, none of it has been disproven, and whole big parts of it are holding up.
The dossier holds up well. None of it has been disproven.
All of the allegations in it, I don't know that anything has been disproven.
It's a fact that none of it, not one word, has been disproven. In fact, a lot of it turned out to be right on the money.
Former high-ranking intelligence officials have told us on the record that there is nothing in the Steele dossier that they know to have been disproven.
Much of the dossier has been corroborated. Do you not accept that?
I don't agree with that, Alice.
This is our reporting, and this is what crime fighting agencies have said, that the FBI would not have just taken a dossier to the FISA court and used that as their predicate for the surveillance. They had to corroborate it themselves. That's how they operate.
They did. And what's really fucking hilarious is that the only person, even though he's a piece of fucking garbage, that came out to say anything remotely into saying that this was all a sham was Tapper. Go
play that
CNN.
clip. Yeah, we should have that.
Like to give him kudos and credit, he's the only one out of all of his colleagues. Not one of those blonde bitches on his show, not any one of them have actually come out to say like what they were saying was full of shit. To apologize to the American public for lying for 4 fucking years, for having Adam Schiff on their network, lying to their face, and them just opening their mouth and letting it come all on them like whores. It is disgusting. And this is why the media is fucking hated, because they never take onus for their shit, except for this part.
Regardless, the report is now here. It has dropped, and it might not have produced everything of what some Republicans hoped for. It is, regardless, devastating to the FBI. And to a degree, it does exonerate Donald Trump. Regardless.
I'm trying to remember, what did they always try to say Jake Tapper was? Something, not that he was, like, what type of level of bigot did they call him? They called him, what was it, Islamophobic for going after anti-Semites?
Well, I think
racist?
it's Islamophobic mainly because he defends Israel. Like, a lot of it is through his defense of Israel that they go after him on the left. That's like the main reason why they go after him, is because he's one big proponent for Israel on CNN. That's probably left. And also he's pretty vocal on China as well.
That too.
But
yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, he is.
He doesn't get really. I don't think he really gets critiqued though about the China stuff. I don't know. Right? I mean, like,
but it's one reason why they do go after him. I mean, he doesn't toe the line when it comes to those two issues.
I don't know.
And now with what he said, then they're gonna really go after him too on that.
So what's also funny, and I don't know if Tapper tweeted this at the time when when Adam Schiff went on his show, because he tweeted out on CNN State of Union. I think we have that tweet. It was back in December 2017, saying on CNN State of the Union, Rep. Adam Schiff says evidence of Russian collusion is damning. What you think he agree? Do you think that Tapper would agree with that statement right there?
Not now. I don't think he would now. And one thing that I would like to see happen, which if they had any ounce of self-respect, is to get these people back on, call them out on their lies and the lies that they said right in their face. That's one thing I would do. I mean, I'll take him in and I would ask him, look, the reason why we did the reporting the way that we did is because the information you provided us. And we're supposed to have confidence in the intel community because they're supposed to be unbiased and giving us the facts. Now that we see that you guys are full of fucking shit, how is it that the intel community will ever repair the damage to the reputation that you yourself have caused.
It is pretty wild how they came up with all this. The intelligence agencies. Anyways, we have a bunch of other topics we got to go through. I feel like it's just
the one thing I think that is really unfortunate is that there's nobody who's going to be held accountable for this shit. Nobody's going to be held accountable for any of this, for the amount of lies, the time, the effort, the funds, everything completely used for this fucking sham is not going to be held accountable for.
Yeah, no one's going to be held accountable. Let's I don't want to move on to the next segment just yet. Let's quickly there is in the Durham Report basically. So the plan by Hillary Clinton to create a false story linking Donald Trump to Russia was briefed in August of 2016 by CIA Director John Brennan to President Obama, Vice President Joe Biden, Attorney General Loretta Lynch, and FBI Director James Comey. So basically, this whole thing was baked by those people that I just mentioned. I think there was a tweet by Greg Price that it's in there.
I mean, this whole thing makes Watergate look like fucking child's play.
Yeah, and well, and the reason why it'll never become a fucking like cultural flashpoint like Watergate did, even though it's far worse than Watergate, is because it was Democrats who did it. Democrats are the ones who perpetrated this.
Not just the Democrats, but the
establishment,
the
the Republic.
News organizations themselves. I mean, the Washington Post was
hold on, Jay, for a second.
That got fucked in this, and they're the ones who opened the shit on Watergate, and they're the ones who helped push this whole fucking this whole nonsense. This is a fucking huge conspiracy. It is a huge fucking stain on the intel community, and it's a stain on the media establishment itself.
So we have a Rumble rant, $10 Rumble rant from Fitzy motherfucking Cent, saying after BuzzFeed published the dossier, it took Twitter users about an hour to discredit 80% of it. Also, #simp for Siraj. Why are we only simping for me? Why don't we simp for Jay? You fucking racist.
It's because it's because his mom already does.
It's terrible. I love how why are you putting up the sponsors right now? This is who runs our show.
I love how random it is.
It's just so random. It's not only random, but also the fact that, and literally Spencer would think of this himself, is that here's the Jew running the show, trying to find any way to make money. Can you get in here and tell me I have the okay pass to Media Matters for when this finally gets dug up and I'm called anti-Semitic?
What's funny is it's still gonna get dug up, and this part's gonna get cut from the clip. So
yeah, that's true.
It's gonna end right before I hop on. So you're canceled for good.
I'm screwed, Spencer. Why'd you leave me hanging out to dry like that?
Exactly for this reason.
Oh fuck. Anyways, Durham Report. We all know nothing will happen because of it, which is really the sad reality of it, Jay. I mean, Watergate, you were just saying, they called it. It was that big cultural flashpoint that they all the establishment was in on, right? Deep state. Okay.
Well, yeah, I mean, Spencer's shaking his head because he probably knows. He probably knows.
Wait, hold on. Media knows. Jesus Christ, Jay. Oh my God. Whew. Damn. Man, these jokes would normally fly over my head. Oh my God. So we were going to mention something about Hunter Biden, but we're clearly running out of time. So I feel like why do you have story of the Habibi Bros up, Spencer? What the shit? Oh God. No, I don't even recall anything that happened in the Hunter Biden things. We're just gonna plow right through that.
Just like
we
he does with
now
Russian
are
whores.
dealt with. What's that?
I said just like he does with Russian whores.
What I was gonna say, what am I looking at here? Can you actually open up the tweet? Oh, you're just calling this journalism. He's like, I hate you all. Anyways, Jay, you know what a NIMBY is? Have you heard of a NIMBY? NIMBY, NIMBY.
No, what is an NIMBY?
NIMBY's nuts in your mouth. Sorry, that's not actually what it means. NIMBY stands for not in my backyard. Mummy milky. Not in my backyard. Okay, so these are people that they don't care about issues until it happens in their own backyard. So until then, they only like protest or get active like they're doing right now in New York and Chicago when it's happening to them. And what's happening to them, Jay? What's happening to them?
Illegal immigration.
Oh, and what do you mean by just illegal immigration?
Well, they are getting migrants who have hopped the fence sent to their cities.
Illegal aliens going to their cities? No way.
Yes, sir. And these are the people who vote for.
God damn it, Jay. It's supposed to be Yahweh, okay? Yahweh. God, we have a Jewish producer running the show, and you don't even get that.
I'm sorry. I don't control governments. I don't get these cultural references of Jews to Jewish people. Okay, I'm sorry.
Oh fuck. What's what is it that you were saying? They're getting illegal aliens sent to their cities?
Yes, and it's hilarious because these are the cities and with the people who vote for politicians who advocate for these policies.
Let's watch a concerned citizen in Chicago.
Now you want to overly compensate for people who never lived here before, and we need to be taken care of first and foremost before anything else happens here.
Jay, I don't know about you. I don't know about you, but that sounds like she's America first.
Fuck yeah, baby! Somebody send her a MAGA hat.
So what you're telling me is that she's base as fuck.
Yeah, but the problem is they themselves that like these. I don't even think they understand what it is that they're saying when they're saying this, because a lot of them will be sitting there and agreeing with news experts and stuff saying that MAGA are racist.
Right, because they don't want illegal aliens to just be putting like a stress on the system and using up resources that are provided to American citizens, which is the whole fucking privilege of being an American citizen. You have access to things that other people don't have. So what's the fucking point of U.S. citizenship or citizenship in general if there is basically no benefit to it? What's the point of it?
Well, if we didn't have illegal aliens, who would unclog white liberals' toilets?
Fuck. I didn't think of that. And Jay, do you know how many toilets I've clogged with my fucking mammoth Hercules shits. Talking shits the size of this water bottle.
I'm sure, and I don't even know what the fuck your diet is because you don't even eat Indian or Pakistani food because you can't handle it.
Jay, I like my Thai food. Okay.
Do you
I like my women like I like my Thai food with a dick.
We should go to Thailand. Do you know how amazing Thailand is? You can go walk around like in Bangkok, and there are these alcohol buckets that you can get. I'm not kidding you. It's like fucking 5 gallons of alcohol that you can walk around and drink the whole day.
That's crazy.
While you're going through the city, eating some street food, sucking some ladyboy dick, getting a massage, looking at the scenery and stuff, the ancient temples. Like it's absolutely insane.
Oh man, so the banner says Jay wants to go to Thailand to be able to say he went to Bangkok. Oh fuck. That's
we need
good.
to do a tour of Asia. The Habibis
Cold beer 69 on low. What?
Habibis hit Asia. We should do this.
Hit Asia. No, don't hit a woman named Asia, okay? You misogynist. Anyways, Cold Beer 69 says, Siraj, we know it's the cum sticking in the pipes causing the clog. Can somebody please ask Cold Beer 69 to take his camera out of my shower? Please, for the love of God.
Fuck, I finished my...
Go get another one, Jay.
No, I finished the bottle.
Well, yeah, let's watch the clip. Let's finish the clip.
I finished the bottle.
Black communities already riddled with crime at further risk by placing unvetted non-taxpayers.
Wait a minute. Hold the fucking phone. Give me 1 second here. Holy shit. Is he insinuating that illegal aliens coming into this country could increase crime in already crime-ridden neighborhoods?
Oh my fucking God.
What? Where
Are you
have we
saying
heard this before? Can somebody put David Duke on screen, please? Where
Get
have we
him
heard
on
this
here.
before? No, I'm playing. Don't put him on screen.
What should be just to pull up Jake Tapper?
Go on and push play.
Oh,
In
man.
our homes, we've worked so hard on our own to secure.
We are at war, people. Our communities are at war. They are violating our communities, and we asking that we across the country, we asking and we're demanding for office of Black America or whatever you want to call it to deal with issues like this.
I did get placed on a wait list, but I was told that the immigrants were taking priority. See, that's a story that a lot of people don't know, and it hurt me. I'm like, oh, wait a minute. I understand we need to be humanitarian, but these people that my participants are 3rd and 4th generation Chicagoans, born, bred, fed, and raised here. My grandmother,
what are all these
parents,
NIMBYs doing?
always said, Craig, charity starts at home first, and then it goes.
Can you tell? I've never seen so many NIMBYs.
It's no coincidence that they're all wearing white shirts.
All these NIMBYs here, honestly, I'm disgusted. Disgusted. Okay. It's I love how we're getting to the point where it's like it's white people for the longest time oppressing Black people, and you had basically, white people making speeches of about how bad black people are, and then it like obviously like they settle their differences, most people can get along, and then as soon as like another group enters the fray, meaning basically all the Hispanics and Central and South Americans coming into the country, you now have black people basically speaking about how bad like all these immigrants are. It's just a never-ending cycle. Then immigrants are eventually going to be like, all right, we really need to think about the Scientologists, okay? In which case, I would agree with them. Right?
Right.
Sorry, that was a leaps and bounds right there. Play clip.
Having over 500 people in our community will completely wipe out any interest we have.
Many of these migrants have been dumped in our neighborhoods without a plan in place to monitor and house them long term.
No? Who's president? Who's doing this? Who's doing this? Who's doing this to you? Who?
You know what's so bad about this, Jay? You know what's so bad about this? And I hate that, like, I don't like that this is happening to them, okay? I don't like that this is happening to anyone. I think there's everyone here is being I'm not saying that everyone's a victim, but what's the word I'm looking for? Everyone loses in this case, Jay. All right, no winners here. The only winners are the people who are exploiting it, which are at the moment deep state establishment, Democrats and Republicans, because they basically use it as a wedge issue to win elections.
I mean, now is prime time, honestly, for like if I was the GOP, which they're never going to do this, I would be out there doing outreach to all of these communities that are having these issues. I'd be doing outreach to the communities that have Walmarts closing down, that have Walgreens leaving their neighborhoods, that are being outspoken with the migrants coming in through illegal immigration. I would be having outreach with them, trying to understand why it is that they are voting for the people that are pushing these policies. Do they just not understand that those are the type of people that they're voting for? That they have voted for mayors that are so far to the left that they believe in open borders, and that they believe that there's no such thing as property rights, that there's no such thing as an illegal. Nobody's illegal. You vote for these people, and then this is what's going to be happening in response to it. And even the mayor that the new mayor incumbent for Chicago has come out against these things, and this guy is so
Brandon
far
Johnson.
to the left. Yeah, he's so far to the left.
Yeah, no, what's so wild about all this is, Jay, you basically took the words out of my mouth. They'll continue. The saddest part about this is they'll continue voting for the people that implemented these horrific, awful policies. And as you're saying, a lot of it is because most people are just either they're apathetic, they don't care, they're ignorant to politics, they just don't know enough, or they don't have any interest in it, so they just never, again, as I just said, apathetic. And they'll just buy into any like advertising about their opponent, any attack ad, like whatever is the narrative in the news. These are low information voters, okay? And so they probably just buy into all the hype and continue to elect. And again, the identity politics is a real like issue here, because you can just literally say that someone's racist and like everybody will believe that person's racist, right? So everybody like has bought this idea that like, say someone like I don't know, Donald Trump is a racist and a white supremacist, and people buy that shit. They just buy it. They eat it right up. because say like their identity is impacted. Say say for these folks here, these NIMBYs, if you will, these not in my backyards people.
You still want to say the other N word? It's insane, and that's
What,
why you're
nuclear?
saying NIMBYs.
Nuclear?
That's why you're saying.
I want to say nuclear.
NIMBYs. Oh my god, we gotta. Holy shit! No wonder why you came up with this new word for this segment.
I didn't come up with it.
You did.
I did not.
I've
Spencer,
never heard this word before, and now you want to be like these.
Jay, you haven't heard most words before.
NIMBYs.
It's lit. All right, I'm gonna fucking show you. I swear to God. I swear to God. Okay, look at that. Look at that. A person who objects to the citing of something perceived as unpleasant or hazardous in the area where they live. Okay, what does it stand for? Maybe it give me some acronym for not in my backyard. Been around since the 70s. Eat a dick, Jay. Or several.
You know what really needs to happen? What really needs to happen is that
what needs to happen?
We need to have more interviews with just random black families. Just random black families. Go into it and talk about.
Oh, they said Black Panthers. I was like, what?
Random black families and talk about these issues in the open and
you can't do that, Jay.
In the way that the policies that are run by this new age Democratic Party, and that means open borders. That means giving care to like illegal aliens before citizens. That means the trans issues in schools. Like, I want to sit these families down, and like every one of the members that you saw there right now in that segment, in that clip, I would guarantee that 99% of them would be appalled by the policies that are being pushed by this new age Democratic.
And you know what the main focus will be on? You know what the story will be on? Just that. They'll just say white savior tries to patronize black families.
Look, I'm gonna get a tan this weekend. All right.
That's actually how you cure it.
And then we'll go and do it. Honestly, I think that would be a great segment. I really do. I'm gonna go into Inglewood here in LA. And do it. Just knock on random doors.
Oh my God.
Hopefully I don't get shot.
Wait, you actually go to tanning booths?
No. The Inglewood is a neighborhood here in LA.
But you said you were going to go get a tan.
Yeah, but when I go to Vegas.
So you're going to a tanning salon out there? A tanning booth?
No, dude. What's half the reason people go to Vegas? To go around
hookers and cocaine
in day clubs and swim around in piss pools.
Hookers and cocaine.
No, that's the 80s.
And I guess 70s too. Anyways. Wow, we're actually like flying by here. Do we have anything? We didn't even finish the clip. Let's finish watching that clip. Spencer, are you?
You forgot to add it to the stream.
Oh my God.
They gonna come in. If we don't sell, we gotta stand strong. That's right.
Look at all these white supremacists racist.
The random Italian guy.
Hold on. Italians are the blacks of white people. They say this. This is like a proud Italian saying.
Shit, I feel like this is an episode of Sopranos and he's over there getting paid by the union
What the
right
fuck?
now.
Hey, Tony.
It's the gabagoo. Sorry, I just started watching Sopranos. It is absolutely fucking amazing. It is such a good show. I can't believe I haven't watched it before. It's so good.
In like the last 6 months, Jay and I have been all about that Sopranos life.
It is absolutely amazing. And I get why so much of their shit is quotable. It is just
so good.
It's beautiful from start to finish.
This sounds very gay. All right. Anyways, let's keep playing that clip. God, we literally have the worst producer. Why did they gave us Jay, in terms of like the lottery of like the Soros draft picks we could have here? We got literally the worst one. Spencer, play the clip. That was the end of the clip? Wow. Oh, he also messaged me in the private chat. Sorry about that. BBs. All right. What we got here? Oh, yes, Jay. Cleopatra. Are we gonna watch a trailer of this? All right.
Oh, okay. So Siraj has never seen this. Siraj has not seen this.
I've never seen
this
it.
trailer.
This is the Queen Cleopatra
documentary
trailer on Netflix. So don't say a fucking word.
It's a documentary.
Okay.
It's a documentary. Go ahead.
All right.
I'm long ago, when women ruled with unparalleled power as warriors, queens, mothers of nations. And there is none among them more iconic than Cleopatra.
I would die for Egypt. What would you die for? I am Isis. I am a god.
As long as she's alive, she is the pharaoh.
My father's will names me co-ruler of Egypt.
Julius Caesar is aware that Cleopatra is one of the best educated women in the Mediterranean.
He wants to be king to Cleopatra's queen.
There is no future without the past.
She was using these relationships with Mark Antony to protect herself and her country.
There is no Rome without Egypt.
Hold on.
Cleopatra was trying to save.
Why the fuck is she British?
She's a black British person. That's who Cleopatra is.
Hold on. When did Cleopatra? Hey, mate. Hello, baby.
Hello, Anthony.
Hello, baby. Oh my god. Fuck. What a great callback. God, that was. Hey, bruv.
Hey, bruv, it's a pyramid, isn't it?
Mark Anthony. Hey, bruv. It's Tuesday, isn't it? Why are her teeth not fucked up in this? That's not even. We haven't even seen her teeth.
Egypt.
Cleopatra was trying to save the country that she loved from destruction.
I did what I had to do to protect what is mine.
This is a woman exercising power.
Cleopatra was a Ptolemaic ruler. The very first Ptolemy is a general of Alexander the Great.
It's possible that she was an Egyptian.
I imagine her to have curly hair like me and a similar skin color.
I remember my grandmother saying to me, I don't care what they tell you in school, Cleopatra was black.
She has become an icon.
I am a god. Queen of kings.
Her story resonates with every woman.
Wait, what?
Yeah, and
it's
they
not even
it,
like a dramatized version.
No, they pushed it as a documentary. And the funny thing is that they actually had basically the whole country of Egypt sue them on this
What?
because it's so fucking hilarious. Because especially when you hear shit like when they're saying like, I don't care what they say about in what they were telling you in school, Cleopatra was black. This is like a complete We Was Kings like moment.
We was kings.
But
we was kings
queens.
in Africa.
And it is fucking hilarious because it's what's hilarious about this is that yes, there were black people in Egypt. There were even black Egyptians and stuff like that because Egypt was a part in Africa. But Cleopatra herself was not black, and it's extremely well documented from the family she is from that they were actually very ancestral. So they can track back her genetic pool, and she was a Greek Macedonian. Like, this is not up for debate. This is not a question. This is not like a theory. This is like fact. Like she would have been a hairy Greek, bald, short dad bod type of person.
So of all the Europeans, they decided to make her British.
Well, that too.
She could have been Black Greek, like Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, but the funny thing is like Jada Pinkett Smith came up and said that she wanted to use her platform to promote Black queens because there's not enough of that in mainstream media. But there are a lot of other people they could have pointed to.
They literally had a movie come
to
out
push their story.
You want to know why they don't have any Black queens? It's because they're too busy making films calling them women kings.
Well, and the funny thing about that one too is that they represented like the tribe that they were from and how they were like one of the main producers of slavery out of Africa.
Which is
that too. They wanted to make it. They wanted to pretend that this was like a very big progressive tribe within Africa, when in reality it really wasn't. It wasn't progressive at all. And it is these type of people who are trying to use our modern standards now and place them in the past. It's fucking idiotic. And not only that, they're blackwashing the whole thing of Egypt and erasing the history of what Egypt has been through, and especially through ancient Egypt. And instead of apologizing, they said that Egyptians are racist. And they're saying, yeah.
I have a solution. You know who I think should play? You know, I think I should play. They should recast Cleopatra, the role. You know who should play her?
Dylan Murphy.
Everybody wins. Rachel Dolezal, everyone.
Perfect.
Think about it. Born a white woman, will probably go to her grave a Black woman.
Perfect.
Also would. Anyways, so Cleopatra's gotten shit ratings on what's it called on what is this Rotten Tomatoes? 10% tomato meter, 2% audience score. So what you're telling me is that it was a fucking fantastic film, right? What is that what are the reviews telling me? Obviously the audience loved it. They're all trolls, right?
It's
they had to be
so
all
bad.
trolls. What was the best review that we got here?
No, scroll down. Look at the 5-star review. Scroll down.
Yeah, I want to see the 5-star review. Yes.
What does it say?
From Marshall M says, great movie and fresh insight. The last pharaoh of Egypt.
Shit, I gotta go pee. Like really bad.
Okay, go pee. Quickly. Are you not gonna go right now? What is this? I enjoyed this very much. No one knows who her mother was. The gripe about skin color just shows how racist the world is. I love the show and I will watch it again. God, what absolute simps. Cold Beer 69. Thanks for the tee up on that on that Rachel Dolezal joke. Don't think I didn't do nothing for you. Anyway, so BBs, go hit that like and follow button. That's the join button. $5 a month to join our locals, the Habibi Bros locals.com. And at the same time, you'll be able to join the non-porous chat, which is happening right now. You'll be also able to join our Discord server, where we basically harass all each other. And thank you, Spencer, for this, because our show's run by Jill. And there he is. There he is.
Dude, it's fucking hilarious. I have a turtle in an aquarium over here that likes to go up and sit on like its little island. But every time I walk by, it gets so scared that it swims so quick head first into all the rocks that are in the bottom. And I honestly think that it's going to kill itself sometime soon.
I'm very, very worried about this.
I'm worried about the turtle.
I'm worried about this. There's another 5-star review from Rotten Tomatoes saying, I enjoyed the series. I cannot understand why it's so hard to accept African history, but it's okay to continue to steal our culture. When Cleopatra was whitewashed as Elizabeth Taylor, these comments were nowhere in eyesight. I will take the remakes and comments of historians over a self-proclaimed history buff any day. I really wish people would wake up. Jay, have you actually watched it?
No, I don't think I will, because
I feel like we have to.
All right, Habibis, join our Discord so we can do a watch party on Cleopatra.
Do we have any Habibis that want to with our world famous segment, which I still have not edited yet? Ask us anything. It's really bad. It's so bad it's good. So go ahead, ask us anything. We got like less than 2 minutes. I was thinking though, Jay, we really should do a Habibi movie night. Like, if you join us in locals, we'll do a movie review. We'll watch the movie with you. And I think that first one should be Cleopatra. Right? Yes. I think so. Joshin suggested it on, I'm gonna say locals. Let's say he was on locals. Cold Beer says, what did Cold Beer say? Cold Beer 69 on local says Jay was the I like turtles kid. So you mean a faggot?
I mean, I did have Ninja Turtle sheets and blankets when I was a kid.
Cold Beer 69 also says, when Jay is in Vegas, will he commit to? Can you pull this up on locals, Spencer? This is the latest. This latest Cold Beer 69 comment. You gotta read it. You gotta read it out loud. For those of you who are just joining us, we're about to leave you, but we're gonna read this comment and we're gonna take it out. But go and watch the full episode if you're joining us late, because, and this is to all the folks on Rumble, because we really do get into the Durham Report. Anyways, Cold Bear 69 on local says, when Jay is in Vegas, will he commit to streaking at an Aces WNBA game?
What is that?
You don't read it as like asses?
No, what is the WNBA?
You know where it's the
Joshin says no one would see it.
Hey, 69 minutes of our 169th show. Takbir.
Allahu Akbar.
Takbir.
Allahu Akbar.
Takbir.
Allahu Akbar.
All right, so Jay, I guess everyone should tell Jay to go Google WNBA so he knows what the hell that question was about. But will you commit to doing it, Jay? Will you commit to streaking at an Aces game.
Look, I'm actually going to EDC, so I will probably be streaking sometime during the nights of EDC.
And I'm streaking for you right now. There we go. This will be our final act of Habibis. Oh, yeah. Oh, let's go. Habibis. Oh, so good. Feels great. It's nice to be. It feels good, Jay. And while this is happening, our sponsor, Nutrisystem, buy one, get 1 month free. So you can look like Jay and not me. Sign up for Nutrisystem to get bodies like this. Oh, God. That's too good. All right, Habibis. Special thanks to Spencer Sachs for putting together a good show and running the show, you fucking George Soros sleeper cell. And, of course, please come right on HPH, Jen Rubin, begging you, please come. Please come. This is what happens when we have a Jew run our show. You'll get special treatment.
100%. Absolutely. I mean, the only thing we'll be asking you is, why are you so great at your job?
How are you such a queen?
How are you so prepared for this?
Why is Bill O'Reilly the devil? I can say that, right, Spencer? All right, I got the green light. Because if I ever said that about Spencer or any of his colleagues, you know.
Oh, that's perfect.
Okay, Spencer, come in and say hi.
Everyone, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe or whatever we call it. I don't remember, I forget. But don't forget to hit those buttons, join the locals, and all that shit.
Media knows.
Media knows.
Jake, great work tonight.
You too, Habibi.
Great show. I had a blast. Habibis, as Spencer and Jay pointed out, hit that like and subscribe button. You can follow Jay on Twitter. It's his 14th or 15th. It's 15th account, right?
I think so.
It's his 15th Twitter account. He's been banned so many times, yet not a single time under the new Twitter overlord, Elon Musk. He survived the Elon Musk era, and now we're under the World Economic Forum's era. Right?
Yep. That's what it is now.
We will tweet nothing and be happy.
Exactly.
You can follow him on Twitter at Assliken. That's how do you spell that, Jay?
ASSLIKEN.
For our 169th episode, we have currently 1,669 people watching on Rumble.
It's a sign from Allah.
It's very nice. That's very nice. Thank you, Habibs, for tuning in. You can follow me on Twitter at Siraj Hashmi Jay. I think I'm no longer shadow banned. You want to know why?
Tell me.
People are seeing my tweets, and I've hardly tweeted in like the last couple of days, and my follower count's gone up by like 200-300 people.
Oh, hell yeah.
Or counts. Yeah. Or someone just created a bunch of fucking bots to just follow me and gaslight me.
One or the other.
And that's a bad thing. Spencer he's trying to smear me. This is what they do, Jay. This is what they do. They try to smear you for paying for Twitter Blue. I should be paying for Twitter Jew. Spencer's I can't believe it. All right, Habibis. Love you all. Hope you all have a great night. For the Habibi Bros, I'm Siraj Hashmi.
I'm Jay Kobbe.
And we'll see you next time on Habibi Power. Peace it. Ma salama.